Sabali. Cisse. First touch for Jacobs. Plays his football in Monaco, the new arrival. Born in Cologne, Germany. He won caps for Germany at under-21 level. He's moved now to the French Principality. It's his second season there. Memphis Depay, who's been out of action since sustaining a hamstring injury, playing for the Netherlands against Poland in the Nations League on the 22nd of September. He and Harry Kane were jointly the top scorers in European qualifying for this World Cup, with 12 each. Koulibaly. Koulibaly slithered the pertinent moment. De Jong ran into Mendy. Here's Diatta. Sarr peeling away. Dia ahead of him. It's Boulaye Dia! And Noppert had to plunge at his near post.
Yeah, probably the first bit of meaningful action that Noppert's been called to do. I mean, it's a tight angle, of course it is. But Dia makes a good fist of it and forces a sharp save at the keeper.
Diatta with the resultant corner. With depth and outswing, and Koulibaly's competing for it. Sabali. Diatta. It's gone out. We're not all aware of it yet, they are now.
Sabali giving Diatta too much to do there.
De Jong. And this. Berghuis. Slung out wide here for Blind, who can catch it up. Lifted in by Blind. Out by Cisse. Gakpo. And this has fallen for Denzel Dumfries. Cisse got between man and ball.
There's a slick bit of football involving Depay in the build-up. Dumfries coming across his man.
Well, this is Bamba Dieng, the Marseille striker, who is about to come on up top for his nation. Cisse, Aliou Cisse, about to change out of choice for the first time in the game. Forced into an alteration in his back four. He is ready to tinker now with the front line. As we head into the final quarter of the game, asking who dares to win it. Berghuis. Something for Gakpo to chase. He won't catch that up. And so now the substitution, and logically enough, it is Boulaye Dia who is giving way, having had his most potentially telling moment of the game with what was more or less his last kick.
Yeah, he hasn't had a lot to go at. Dia up top there, been largely dominated by his defenders, and that's been the case up the other end as well so far.
Bamba Dieng was essentially the plan B at the Africa Cup of Nations. He played 5 times, but 4 of those were from the bench. His only international goal was in that competition against Cape Verde in the last 16. Has gone over. The referee has immediately permitted treatment. All. Well, the contact was one thing. I wonder actually, though, whether also on his way down, Kouyaté might have been wincing too at his body shape.
It's been so combative in the middle of the park, hasn't it? I mean, it has all over the pitch, but there's not been a second to breathe in midfield.
Yeah, I'm inclined to be concerned here for Cheikhou Kouyaté because a stretcher has been summoned, and the indications are that the contact here from De Jong is not relevant, painful though it might have been. You see, as he sprung, as he took off, Kouyaté just might have felt something go twang.
Well, I'll be hoping it's not too serious. He lends such a big influence in the middle of the park, Kouyaté, with his experience, his know-how.
Player preparing to replace him here is 23-year-old Pape Gueye, another Marseille-based midfielder for Senegal. He was another frequently off the bench at the Africa Cup of Nations. And that isn't good. That is not good at all. Cheikhou Kouyaté, a veteran of the last World Cup, a veteran now of 84 international caps, a fundamental part of the qualifying effort, very much a senior pro, if you like, one of the management team for Senegal. And he departs on what for them is night 1 on a stretcher.
Well, sometimes it can look worse than it actually is. Senegal will be hoping that's the case.
Before entering the field of play, Pape Gueye is insistent that he should be able to exchange a sympathetic word or two with the man he replaces. The Brazilian referee indicates that there's not really such time for such sentiment. Sabali. Forced back by Blint. Koulibaly. He's carried it out of play.